Thank you. And then that is how, according to him, he parted ways with you, and that also marked the end of the occasion that he attended on the 26th of October 2014 there at hostel, Basutwini Hostel, where according to him we had invited him to.
Uthi ke kwagcina lapho ke noma kwaphela ngaleyo ndlela ke lapho ke eBasuthi Hostel la ewombize khona ke ukuthi ke azovakashela.
Do you understand?
Kuyezwakala?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Now, ever since I've started to put the version of Constable Zungu to you for comment, specifically in instances where involved your mentioning or yourself, involved the mentioning of your name, you kept on saying, I know he's lying, he's lying, he's lying, he's lying. Thank you. Mentioned that more than 20 times.
Suka ngiqalileke ukuthi ngikutsheleke noma ngikufundeleke inkulumo kaZungu ukuthi iZungu yini awayisho la enkantolo ikakhulukazi ke la khona ke esho khona ke noma ekhuluma ngegama lakho nje ubuthi nje uma uphendula ke unamanga cabanga ukuthi ukushilo lokho ke ungidlula ke amahlandla u20. Yes, I said so.
Yes. Now, why do you say, of all the things that I've put to you that were said by Constable Zungu here at court, and then you said he was lying, why do you say Constable Zungu was lying?
Kungani ke kusona zonke lezi zinto engifundele zona ke ngisho ukuthi ke zakhulunywa uyena uZungu la enkantolo, kungani ke uthi nje unamanga?
Kose Katolo okuba ngithi uZungu unamanga, uZungu 2014 angaze ngimazi mina lo ngamgcina emncane kathi wa98 mangicabanga ngiqalekisa wa98 ngize ngambona 2017 engisurprise befika nomakhoso ke bengaze bengifonele futhi.
My lord, the reason why I keep on saying that he is telling lies or he's lying, I just didn't know Zungu in 2014, just for the entire 2014. The last time I saw Zungu, he was still young. It was in 1998, if I'm just not mistaken, or if I'm just guessing, it was in 1998. And when I saw him again, it was in 2017 when he arrived with Makosonke, and it was a complete surprise to me when they arrived.
Thank you. Now, let me put it this way. Was there ever an occasion where you invited him to the hostel on the 2014, on the 26th of October 2014, where he then says, all these things that I put to you happened?
Ingaba kwenzeka yini noma la khona yini ihlandla ngazo i26 October 2014 la owambiza khona ke ukuthi azazokuvakashela nge26 October 2014 la asho khona ke zonke lezi zinto lezi ke athi zenzeka.
Ngicela ukuphinda ngisho futhi 2014 angaze ngimazi maze 2017 lokungamgcina ngifunda second year wasokeshana.
Second year Sokeshane.
Yeah, esikoleni.
Okay. As may I repeat this?
Yes.
In 2014, I just never ever came across Zungu in 2014. As I'm saying, it was in 2017 when he came to see me, and the last time I saw him, it was when I was doing my second year at Kwasokeshane.
What is this Kwasokeshane?
Kuyini Kwasokeshane?
Isikole ngifunda kuso.
It's a school that I attended.
Thank you. Was he also a learner at that school?
Naye ke wayekhona lapho Kwasokeshane?
Cha mina ngifunda kwaSokeshane.
No, I was attending at Kwasokeshane.
So you say when you were in standard 2 at Kwasokeshane, that is the year in which you last saw Constable Zungu. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Ngizama ukuthi ngikuzwisisa kahle lokhu okushoyo ukuthi uma umgcina wena wamgcina umusenza usanda 2 kwaSokheshane.
yebo
Yes.
And you say what year was it?
Uthi kwakungawuphi unyaka?
aze kwaku-98
I think it was 1998.
Thank you. And how old were you then?
Wawuneminyaka emingaki ngaleso sikhathi leso? Noma ngaleyo nyaka loyo?
eminyakeni enginangicathi ngangineminyaka ngoba mangizalwa ngo-91 ano-7 years
I was 7 years old because I was born in 1991.
Thank you. And did you already know Zungu then?
Wawuse umazi ngaleso sikhathi leso uZungu.
Oh, this Fiso Zungu. No. Sizwe Zungu, not Fiso. Hey.
Wawumazi ngaleso sikhathi leso.
ngangimazi uba ekhaya wayekade ehlala ekhaya emncane wahamba emncane ekhaya
I knew him because he used to stay at my parental home when, at that time, he then left when he was still very young, when he left my parental home.
So you're saying from 1998 to the next moment you saw him was?
Uthi-ke, nanjengoba usho uthi wamgcina ngo-98, uma usuphinda umbona kwasekunini?
2017
2017.
Thank you. We'll probably come to 2017. So all that he said, he told this court about you having called him and inviting him to the hostel, do I have to understand you to mean that that never took place?
Ngikuzwa kahle. Konke lokhu yena akusho la enkantolo ethi kwenzeka ehostel, wena uthi akaze kwenzeke lokho.
yebo
Yes.
Thank you. Now, you say you met him again after you had parted ways with him in 1998 when you were doing Standard 2. You again met him in 2017. What are those circumstances under which you met him in 2017?
Uyasho ukuthi wamgcina ngo-1998 wasuhlangana naye futhi ngo-2017 awusho kwenzeka kanjani ke ukuthi nihlangane ngo-2017?
bafika behamba noMakhosonke
He arrived in the company of Makhosonke.
bengaze bengitshela ukuthi bayeza
They never informed me that they were coming.
ngadibana nabe Gold Sport ngangikhuphuka ngilashe ngebhayisikili ngiyolasha amagesi le mina ngimuntu odela abantu amagesi ngihamba ibhayisikili
I met them at the Gold Spot and I was driving up, traveling in a bicycle, and I normally transport cases for people.
behamba ngephole elimhlophe la Constable Zungu elibhalela no B egcineni
They were traveling in a white polo of Constable Zungu. It had a B at the end. That is now the registration plate. It had a B at the end.
Yes.
adibana nami ngidibana nabe Gold Sport bangibingelela ngabizwa unangumfowethu uAshos number 1 wayihamba nawo
They greeted me and at the Gold Spot, and I was called by my brother. I choose number 1. He was in their company.
wangimemeza wangitshela ukuthi na abantu bezokuvakashela
He called me out and saying to me, "Here they are. They say they've come to visit you."
ngabuza ukuthi bebengangitshela ngathi bayeza
Yes.
I then inquired, why is it that they didn't inform me that they were coming?
ngoba umuntu angenamba yakho Makhosonke uzwe kangenayo yakhe
Because the person whose number I had was Makhosonke. I did not have Zungu's number.
bahamba bangena phezulu eOverland abafika bathenga khona utshwala
They then drove up to Overland where they bought liquor.
lapha ngase KFC ungena ngo left ehlawa masipala ungena ngo left wakhona kwakune shop okuthiwa iOverland lapho
There was a shop you drive. As you drive up to your left, there's a KFC. There's a shop that they refer to as Overland there.
Okay, now, before you proceed, what area are you referring to, or are you now referring to when you say there's a Gold Spot, there's an Overland? What is the name of the town, the seat, or the township where they actually met you? Where this-
Noma idolobha kuselokishini yiphi le ndawo sikhuluma ngayo lo khuluma ngayo?
i-Forsto eGold Sport
Foslo in Goldspot.
Thank you. So, in other words, in that 2017, Constable Zungu, Makosonke, and accused number 1 met you at Phosphorus at a place known as a Gold Spot.
Okushoyo ke ukuthi ke ngayo 2017 uConstable Zungu uMakhosonke naye ke umfowenu accused number 1 bahlangana nawe eGold Spot.
yebo abangakhona.
Yes, so that's where they called me out.
Thank you. And then then you say they then said they were there to see you after having raised concern about the fact that they did not call you. Then you say they went to some overland place. Where is this overland place?
Manje ke le ndawo ekuyi overland okhuluma ngayo ukuthi bahamba bayothenga kuyona kutshwala ikuphi nendawo?
Is it still in Phosphorus or it's somewhere else?
Flawless.
Fort Lauderdale.
Or it's around the township of Phosphorus?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, thanks. Then proceed. They went to Phosphorus. According to you, they went bought liquor and then what happened?
Bahamba bayothenga utshwala kwase kwenzekani?
Ngakhuphuka mina ngafika ngalayisha amagesi ngehla ngayizatsi.
I went up, loaded the cases, and then I went down again.
Ngithema ngifike ezatsi ngafike ngehlisa amagesi ngangithunywe kwesinye isitoro okuthiwa kwamadala esisekhonini khona lapha ngifike ngehlisa amagesi ngakhuphuka ngaye endlini kulabe bengivakashela cause babengazi bona endlini umuntu engicanga ukuthi wafika wangiya abakhombisa endlini ngoba uzwe angimazi ade ngamkhona makhosa futhi akazi lapha endlini umfowethu ashuze number 1.
I then went to the place where I was sent for these cases,
Yes.
offloaded the cases. I then went home.
Yes.
Now the person that I think showed to them or pointed out my place where I was staying, I think it was my brother accused number 1 because Zungu didn't know, Makhosonke also didn't know. Yeah.
Thank you. Then proceed.
Balefike bethe babephethe amakani ongekho ugoloko. Babephethe amakani kwasafika la wena again amakani.
They were only in possession, or they only had cans, because there were those Heineken cans that just recently came in.
Yes.
They had those.
They were fashionable. Those Heineken cans, then they were fashionable. Very recent introduction in the market.
Ayifika nje kwakuyinto nje ungathi nje yayisemfashionini. Yes, they were.
You also made mention of Koloko there. What did you say about Koloko? And what is that?
Mkhuluma ngokoloko khuluma ngani?
Ongekho ugoloko lapha. Sengisholo ukuthi babe bangamakani kuphela.
What I mean, it was only cans. In other words, there were no cords.
What is Koloko? Just explain Koloko. What is Koloko?
Awuchazi ukuthi babuchaza umchazelo ugoloko yini ugoloko.
Ngisholo ukuthi wawungekho ugoloko bephuza amakani kuphela babephethe amakani.
What I mean is
Whiskey, bangekho whiskey.
there was no whiskey. They all were only in possession of cans. They
Oh,
only
whiskey.
had cans.
Oh, Koloko is whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, earlier on the court also said that beer that Zungu was drinking, do you still remember what was it now? That Jamison.
Jameson.
Yes.
Jameson
That is Koloko in Zulu.
ugoloko ngesiZulu.
Okay. Good, proceed. There's no whiskey. They are only in possession of the cans. And then you suspect that the person who had directed them to where you were staying is accused number 1 and then what happened?
Uyasho ukuthi uyasola ukuthi usola ukuthi owababonisa la uhlala khona kwakuwumfowenu.
Yebo.
Yebo, maqhubeka.
Ngabuya wangihlangabeza nomfowethu wangitshela ukuthi nabantu bezokuvakashela abakini endlini ngaphakathi.
My brother then met me halfway, then told me, here are your people who say that they've came to visit you, they are inside.
Now, when you say your brother, who are you referring to?
Uma uthi umfowenu ukhuluma ngobani?
Ashuze number 1.
Accused number 1.
Yeah, for the sake of simplicity, for us not to start to think very deep as to who are you referring to when you say my brother. May you please confine yourself either to saying Mr. Sibia or accused number 1.
Ukwenzela ukuthi singacabangi kakhulu noma singacabangeli ukuthi ukhuluma ngobani uma uthi umfowethu noma uthe uSibiya noma uthe nje accused number 1.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Thank you, proceed.
Ungaqhubeka.
Uthema efika uashuze number 1 ke esengibikela ukuthi nabo abafowethu kwela ngaphakathi endlini ngadibana naye uconstable eminyango ebhemugwaye emile nje ngoba ipholo lamaphoyisa leli hamba ngali nobhila limila eminyango ethwele isigqoko emestubhini ebhemugwaye.
As accused number 1 then came to inform me that here are your people inside, they came to visit you. As I went into the house, Constable Zungu was just standing outside. He was smoking cigarettes, and the police vehicle, the police polo that he was driving was just parked in front of the house.
Wangibuza ukuthi angisesini ubaba wakho ngakumemeza eGoldsport wangeza kimi. Ngithi mina cha bengisalesha amakesi ngiyabuya bese ngizonibingelela endlini manje.
Angisesini ubaba wakho, usho kanjalo?
Yebo angisesini ubaba wakho.
Okay. He then inquired from me or asked from me, am I not your father? I called you out there at the Goldsport, and then you did not attend to me. I then said to him, no, at that time I had cases, so here I am now to come and greet you.
Now who's making these inquiries?
Ubani osho kanjalo?
Constable Zungu.
Constable Zungu.
Okay. Let us also put name. If there is something that somebody says, let's say so and so then said this, so and so then said this. Do you understand?
Uma sikhuluma ngomuntu ukuthi ubani usho lokho, asiyusho ukuthi ubani loyo muntu lo simbize ngegama.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Thank you. Then what happened?
Kwasekwenzekani?
Ngangena ngaphakathi ke endlini.
Yes.
Mangena ngaphakathi endlini kwakukhona uMakhosoke, uConstable Zungu, uThova Ndwandwe.
You then went inside. The people that were inside the house, it was Constable Zungu, Makhosonke, Thova Ndwandwe, yebo,
Yeah. Uyo ke uSibiya.
and Sibiya,
Uzoba yimi sasibo 5.
and then myself. We were 5 in total.
You made mention of a name that I last heard many years ago. It's Tovey. I still remember Mark Tovey, who played for, I think it was African Wanderers or Devon Bushbucks. And then he went on to play for Kaiser Chiefs. He went on to play for Kaiser Chiefs. That's the last time I heard about this word Tovey. But in any event, it was the 5 of you.
Ubize isibongo ke lana ngicabanga ukuthi ke ngasigcina kudala ke uMark Tovey udlalele ke amaqembu ke wabizile ke kodwa uthi kwakuyinyina no5.
Igama lakho Thova lona sesisibonga.
This one
Yes.
is Tovey, it's a name, it's not a surname. This one I'm referring to.
Yes, they could have named him Tovey after Mark Tovey. Yes, let's proceed.
Singaqhubeka.
Isikhathi abafika ngaso lapha
Yeah.
kwase kutambama
The time at which they arrived there, it was late afternoon.
ngoba abahlalanga kakhulu. Athi kwango5 ikhathi abafika ngazo uConstable Zungu lapha.
They didn't stay long. I think they arrived around about 5.
Akahlalanga kakhulu ngoba kwathi makushaya upast 6 seqala ukubuya ukukhwalala ukuhlo. Wathi uyahamba yesabe hostel wahamba nalo Thova Ndwandwe akahamba naye.
Then it just got to after 6 when it was just starting to for the sun to set or becoming darker. He then said he's leaving or becoming dark. He said he's leaving because he's scared at the hostel. That's when he left. He left with Thova Ndwandwe.
Now, who's leaving? Who left with Tovey Ndwandwe?
uThova Ndwandwe uthi wahamba nabani?
Wahamba noConstable Zungu.
With Constable Zungu.
Okay. Before I proceed, you are able to estimate the year, with the year you're very precise, 2017. To still remember approximately the month that you say they visited you. Was it the first stanza, the second stanza, the third stanza, or the fourth stanza of the year?
Unyaka wona uyawusho awungabazi kodwa ingabe inyanga yona usayikhumbula ukuthi kwakuyiphi inyanga njengoba usho ukuthi kwaku 2017 kodwa inyanga uyayikhumbula?
Hayi inyanga ngisayikhumbuli.
No, I can't remember the month.
Thank you. Then Constable Zungu and Tovey Ndwandwe then decided to leave. What then happened?
Bahambile ke uConstable Zungu naye uNdwandwe kwasekwenzekani?
Kwase kulate ngicabanga ukuthi kwangopast 6 to 7
Yes.
wakuhlo. Mayehamba wahamba noThova. uThova ngoba wazi wabuya ekseni.
It was already late, past 6 or just before 7.
Yes.
He then left with Tova Ndwandwe, and Tova Ndwandwe came back in the morning.
ukubuya kwaThova ekuseni mayefika endlini hawu Gwabini ngathi unjani lo muntu wakini.
When Tova Ndwandwe arrived in the morning, he then inquires from me or asked me, Gwabini, how is this person or this relative of yours?
Yes, Mr. Kwabeni, we here at court, there is something that is called hearsay, you understand.
La enkantolo kunento abathi inzwabathi.
Now, in terms of our law, South African law and international law, hearsay is generally inadmissible here at court.
Ngokomthetho ke olawulayo ke la eNingizimu Afrika ke na Khasimbe nakwamanye ke amazwe ukuthi ke inzwabathi into ke engamukeleki enkantolo ukuthi ngizwe athi noma ubani uze wathi.
Do you understand?
Kezwakala.
Okay.
Yeah,
Understood.
that is why when you are being sworn in, you saying to the court, I'll only testify about those that I personal experience with.
Ingakho ke uma nje ngaphambili kokuthi ke uzokhuluma la enkantolo, uma usufunga ukuthi ke ngizokhuluma iqiniso ke usho lokho wena ke okwenzeka ukhona owazibonela kona.
Do you understand?
Kuyazwakala.
Yebo.
Yes.
Yeah. Now Tovi and Constable Zungu, Mr. Ndwandwe and Constable Zungu then left. Then what happened to Makosonke and accused number 1?
Bahambile ke ngalela langa babezile ke babefikile. uConstable Zungu noThova Ndwandwe bahamba. Kwenzekani ke ngomsolo wokuqala kanye noMakhosonke njengoba laba babili sebehambile ke.
Umuzi wasala.
Muzi stayed behind.
Where?
Kuphi?
Ehostel.
At the hostel.
Thank
At
you.
the house.
And
Yebo.
then what happened to Makosonke?
Makhosonke.
noMakhosonke naye wahamba wahamba noThova noZungu noConstable Zungu.
Makhosonke also left with Tova and the Constable Zungu.
Okay. Now, you're saying that is now the first time that you're seeing Constable Zungu after you had last seen him in 2008, not so. In 1998, not so.
Usho ke ukuthi ke wambona ngaleso sikhathi leso noma ngaloyo nyaka ngo2017 phambi kwalokho ke wawugcine ukumbona ngo1998.
Ngambona.
I saw him.
Yes. Now, when he left in 2017, the day on which you said he left with left with Makosonke and Tove, when again did you see him?
Esehambile ke ngaleli langa ayizokubona ngalo ngo2017 ehamba noThova Ndwandwe noMakhosonke. Emuva kwalokho ke ngo2017 uma usuphinda uzombona kwase kunini noma waphinde wambona nini emuva kwalokho?
Oh, 2019
2019
sidibane eHlanzeni ehostel.
we met at eHlanzeni, the hostel.
Where is that place?
Ikuphi le ndawo?
eThembisa.
In Tembisa.
Yes. How did you meet there? What was the occasion there?
Nanihlangene ngani lapho, nahlangana kanjani?
eHlanzeni wasifica sibuka ingoma, sasibuka ingoma lapho kwangengoma kaShemen eHlanzeni.
At eHlanzeni, he found us there watching some music there of a gentleman referred or called to as Shemen.
Ngafonela nangu uSibiya ngambuza ukuthi uphi la ehostel eHlanzeni mina.
I contacted Sibiya, asking him as to where he was and telling him that I was there at eHlanzeni.
Wathi usebhizi nikuphi neHlanzi. Ngamtshela singaphakathi ehostel.
He then said that he was still busy and he wanted to know where exactly are you at eHlanzeni. I said inside the hostel.
Saphuma sakuye uSibiya.
We went out to him, that is Sibiya.
Now, when you say who accompanied you,
Uma uthi sa phuma saya kuye wawuhamba nobani?
Ngase ngihamba kwakuyimi umange ubaba uZwane,
It was myself, Mr. Zwane,
uDanqu,
Danqu,
uzoba ukhule,
and Kule.
Oh, okay. Yes.
uzoba uConstable Zungu ehamba nomunye umfo ehamba naye ngemoto.
And it was Constable Zungu. He was in the company of a certain gentleman. They were traveling in a vehicle.
Yes. So you are there at Ehlanzeni. You are attending that traditional dance ceremony. And accused number one, I'm only trying to follow what you're saying. Accused number one calls you and say, "Hey, where are you there at Ehlanzeni? Because I also want to come over." Is that what happened?
Ngizama ukuzwisisa kahle uthi nani lapha eHlanzeni nibuka ingoma accused number 1 wasekushayela ucingo ethi ukuphi nene.
Or you called accused number one?
Yeah.
Yes. And then you asked him as to where about at Ehlanzeni was he? He asked you as to where Ehlanzeni were you?
Wasefuna ukwazi yena ngithi wena umshayela ucingo manje uyabuza ukuthi nikuphi nendawo eHlanzeni. Angithi wena umtshelela ukuthi useHlanzeni
Yebo.
wabuza ukuthi kuphi nendawo eHlanzeni. Yes.
And then you directed him.
Wamtshela wena.
Yebo ngasho.
Yes, I did.
When you met him in 2019, Constable Zungu was there as well.
Mawuhlangana naye ke ngo2019 uConstable Zungu wayekhona naye lapho.
Wayekhona.
He was there.
Thank you. Then when again did you meet Constable Zungu?
After 2019.
After 2019 there by Ehlanzeni.
Sidlulile ke manje eHlanzeni, sidlulile ku2019 uma uphinda uhlangana naye futhi uZungu wahlangana nini naye.
Mangihlangana naye futhi ngizohlangana naye ngawo 2019 siya ekhaya kanu art.
It was in 2019, on my way, or we were on our way home.
Yeah.
Our aunt was getting, or my aunt was getting married.
Ehamba naye lo mfo ehamba naye.
He was in the company of the very same gentleman that he was with.
Now which gentleman is it?
Muphi lo?
Angimazi akaze mchaze nje kimi.
I don't know him. He never introduced him to me.
Now he's a gentleman who he was in his company when he met you at Ehlanzeni.
Uyena lo ayehamba naye eHlanzeni.
Yebo,
Yes.
esihamba naye saya naye ekhaya.
It's the very same gentleman that we went home with.
And you're saying what was happening at home when you met him?
Uthi kwakwenzekani ekhaya?
Kwakunomshado
There was a wedding.
And who was getting married?
Kwakubani? Umshado kabani?
ka-art uDef.
My aunt deaf.
Thank you. Then if there is any other occasion where you meet him, when was that?
Uma ngaba likhona elinye ihlandla emuva kwalokho awaphinda wahlangana naye ngalo kwakunini uma ngabe likhona.
Alisekho ngaze ngagcina ngiboshiwe ngaboshwa mina.
No, there isn't. I then ended up I got arrested.
Ngamfonela kwaku-20.
Wait. Now you're saying the last occasion where you saw him was when you attended the wedding of your aunt. Where did this wedding take place?
Uthi ke umshado lona wawukuphi nendawo?
Osemjini wasibi.
Emjeni kwaSibiya.
Yes, the name of the area.
Igama lesigodi leso. Noma indawo.
Semjini.
It's Emjeni.
Osuthu emjini.
Osuthu Emjeni.
Yeah, no, but I want to know whether it was in Gauteng, it was in Eastern Cape, it was in Orange Free State, it was
KwaNongoma.
at KwaNongoma, in KZN.
Yeah, KZN.
Thank you. And you are saying this is the last time that you met Constable Zungu.
Wagcina lapho kuhlangana naye.
Lokungigcina lapho ngo-2019 angiphindanga ngambona.
That was the last in 2019. I never saw him again.
Up until now where you seated and testify.
Kuze kube
Uzoshaya
namuhla.
manje,
Up until
amazi.
now, I don't know him.
Okay. Now, normally, when a witness, when police do investigations and they come across a witness who says something that also mentioned another person. That other person that is being mentioned by witness will be approached by the police in order to go get the side of his story. That's just the normal process.
Ngokujwayelekile-ke ngendlela amaphoyisa asebenza ngayo. Uma kuwukuthi-ke benza uphenyo lwabo, babe nofakazi noma umuntu ke abakhulumisana naye. Bese ukuthi loyo muntu abakhulumisana naye usho igama lomunye. Amaphoyisa ke azondlulela kulo ekukhulunywa ngegama lakhe noma oshiwoyo.
That is just the normal process.
Indlela nje amaphoyisa asebenza ngayo leyo.
Yeah, now, subsequent to let me put it this way. As it pleases the court, my lord, there's something that my colleague, Mr. Ramusipedi, quickly wants to compare with me. Thank you, my lord, for the indulgence. Now, before I could step you, interject you, you made mention of the fact that soon after this 2019, the second 2019 meeting when you met Constable Zungu there at Mchindini, where there was a wedding, you then got arrested.
Ushilo ke ngaphambi kokuthi nje ngikuvimbeke noma ngimiseke ukuthi ke kuleli hlandla lesibili ke la uhlangana khona nayo uZungu lapho kwakunomshado ke kaAnti wase uyaboshwa.
Engaboshwa 2020.
I got arrested in 2020.
Yes, it was after this 2019.
What I was saying there is that I last saw him in 2019.
Yes. And then in 2020, as you are saying now, you then got arrested.
Wase uyaboshwa ngo 2020.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Now, we don't want to get into your personal issues with regard to the reasons for your arrest, but if that arrest had anything and everything to do with this case, then I'm going to request you to explain the circumstances under which you were arrested and the reason why you got arrested. But if that has got nothing to do with this case, then you don't need to explain it.
Asifisike noma asifunike ukuthi ke singeneke noma ke kulokho ekuhlangane nawe ke noma ke kwizinto zakho ke kodwa uma kuukuthi ukuboshwa lokho kwango 2020 kuhlangene naleli cala leli then ngizocela ke ukuthi ke usho kodwa uma ukuboshwa kwango 2020 kungahlangene naleli cala leli asikho ke isidingo sokuthi ke ukhulumeke ngakho.
Now let us start here. Was that arrest relevant, had something to do with this case?
Lokho kuboshwa lokho kwango 2020 kwakuhlangene yini naleli cala leli?
Yebo kwakuhlangene.
Yes, it had.
Yes. Now, I'm going to request you to take through this court the circumstances under which you got arrested, the reasons, if you were told about the reasons for your arrest and everything that which happened there. I'm going to try the best that I can not to interfere as you will be narrating your testimony.
Ngizocela ke ukuthi ke uchazele lenkantolo ke izimo owaboshwa ngaphansi kwazo izathu uma kuukuthi ke bakutshela ke izathu zokuboshwa kwakho ke ngizozama ke ukuthi ke ngingakuvimbike ngingaphazamisani ke nawe nanjengoba uzobe usho ke.
Do you understand?
Kuyezwakala?
Yebo kezwakala.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Let us start here. In 2020, approximately, in what month could this arrest have happened?
Kwangayiphi inyanga ngo 2020 uma uboshwa?
uJune.
In June.
Do you still remember the date?
I-date usayikhumbula?
Hayi ngisayikhumbula.
No, I don't.
Thank you. You may proceed. June 2020. You may proceed.
Usungaqhubeka.
Amaphoyisa athi ngangisuka ekhaya.
I was from home.
Mangisuka ekhaya ngithole ifoni ngifonelwa uAshu's number 1.
I received a phone call from accused number 1.
Maye ngifonela ethi bathi angibuza ukuthi ubuya nini ekhaya.
When he called me or when he contacted me, he said to me,
Mangithi
they, they are saying that I should ask you or find out from you, when are you coming back from home?
Now, when you say coming back from home, which is that home?
Ekhaya kuphi?
Because,
Sehlabathini.
Mahlabathini.
or are you originally from
Uye
Mahlabathini?
Mahlabathini wena?
Mina ngibuya eMahlabathini.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Mr. Kwabeni, because we have always been referring to Basutwini Hostel. So, but thanks now that you are saying you're from originally Mahlabathini. Then you received that call from accused number 1, who told you that they are saying he should ask you as to when are you coming back.
Yebo. Uthi ke bathi akabuzi ukuthi ubuya nini ekhaya, yebo.
Mangimbuza ukuthi kwenze njani.
When I asked from him what happened,
Yes,
Bemphuca ifoni.
they then took the phone away from him.
yes.
Ivala manje ngiyabuyela kuyo ngoba MTN ito 73. Manje ngiyabuyela kuyo ayisangeni.
Then the phone was off because when I now called him back, because it was an MTN number, it was an 073, then the call couldn't go through.
Ngabuye ekhaya ngafika la kumsombuluko.
I came back from home. I arrived here on a Monday.
Yes.
Mangifika ebusuku lendlu engiphekela kuyo angilali kuyo.
When I arrived at night, the house where I do the cooking is not the same house where I sleep in.
So there's a kitchen. Your place where you were staying was partitioned into a kitchen and a sleeping place, a sleeping room.
Kunekhishi kunala ulalela khona.
Ngicela ukuyichaza.
May I explain?
Ichaze.
Ngipheka kwenye indlu
I cook at
N ngipheke N ngilale S.
N.
Yebo, ngilale N ngipheke N ngilale S.
I cook at a different house.
Yes.
And then I sleep at a different house.
Oh.
The cooking is done at the N, and then where I sleep is at the S.
I understand. There are 2 separate houses.
Imizi emibili eyahlukene.
Yebo, yebo.
That's correct.
Thank you. Proceed, Mr. Kwabeni.
Ngisuke mangifike ngibeka isikhwama sami ngihambe ngiyolala S.
I then arrive. I put my bag, and then I go to the S to go and sleep.
Uthi phathi nobusuku ngo11 to 12 wakhahlela isivalo kwenye indlu engale kwamakhelwane ekhona la S enye iroom okuthiwa kuse1 kuyo.
One. Whilst I was still sleeping in the middle of the night, between 11 and 12, and then the door was kicked at another house in the neighbor. They refer to it as 1.
Babuza ngale bathi bafuna uGwabini balayela bathi uhlala ngapha e2.
They then inquired about Gwabeni there. They were then told that he's staying at 2.
Bafika funa sendle baqhumisa isivalo bashaya saqhuma isivalo sahlakazeka bangena ngaphakathi. Amakamera kule ndlu engilala kuyo awafani na kule ndlu engale engipheka kuyo.
They got there. They kicked the door. They damaged it, and the rooms in that house where I'm sleeping are not the same as the other house where I do the cooking.
Yes, Mr. Kwabeni. We know that you could be very anxious to tell your story, but just be kind to the growing minds. Just take it, very slowly, so that you are able to digest what you're saying. You understand? Now you're saying, as you went to sleep at S section, or that house that was at S, then you heard they kicked a door. You see? Now, immediately somebody would ask, when he says they kicked a door, who is he referring to? Who actually kicked this door?
Sizocela ke ngiyazi ukuthi ke wena ke uyafisa nje uyafuna ukuthi nje uyikhuluma uyisho lento ke, kodwa ke ngizocela ke ukuthi ke nengqondo lezi ke uyicabangeleke ngoba kuzofanele ukuthi mhlambe siqale siyicabange lento uyishoyo, ungayijahi uma uyisho nje ungajahile kancane kancane. Uthe wathi usalele ngale kwakhahlela isivalo. Manje umuntu uzozibuza ke manje wobani laba abakhahlela isivalo?
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Yes. There was that kicking of the door, you were inside. Did you know who was kicking the door?
Na njengoba kwakhahlelwa isivalo ngale A1, ngabe uyazi yini ukuthi obani laba babekhahlela isivalo?
Ngangilele mina.
I was sleeping.
Thank you. And then you also had, according to you, some inquiries about being made as to your whereabouts.
Uthi ke kulokho ke wase uzwa ubuzwa ngawe.
Basho naba ngale bathi ebebefuna ugwabini.
Even the ones on the other side did say it that, or mentioned it that they were looking for Kwabeni.
Yes, I said, Mr. Kwabeni, let's take out this hearsay evidence, you understand?
Ngibe ngikushilo ke ngaphambilini lokho kwenako ukuthi inzwa bathi le asikhiphe singakhulumi ngayo.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you are saying there was this inquiry made outside about your whereabouts, not so?
Uyasho ukuthi babuza ke bebuza wena ukuthi ukuphi. Yes.
And according to you, you're saying, then from there what happened? Let me not try to read what you're saying. After having heard people, let's say people, after having heard these people making inquiries about yourself, then what happened?
Usuzwile ke ukuthi labantu bayabuza noma babuza ukuthi ke uphi Kwabeni kwase kwenzekani emuva kwalokho.
Bangena kule ndlu engileli engilala kuyo nakhona baqhumisa isivalo sakhona futhi.
They entered the house that I was sleeping in. Even there they kicked the door.
Khona amakamera abhekene nekamera lami.
There are rooms or bedrooms that are facing my bedroom.
Oh elomunye umfo okasikhakhane ngapha ekanxe eMtuba.
One of them belongs to a gentleman from gentleman called Sikakane from Mtuba.
Bagqekeza lo kamera lelo.
They
Bengakavuli endlini yami ekamereni lami ngilele sengukhansile ugesi.
They broke that particular bedroom before they could enter my bedroom. But by that time I had already switched on the light.
The light which you have switched on, was it the light in your own bedroom, or is the light that gave emission in the whole house?
In my room.
It was a light that you switched on in your room.
Endlini yakho.
Endlini ekamereni lami
In my bedroom that I was sleeping in.
Thank you. Then what happened?
Kwase kwenzekani?
bangene endlini ngaphakathi ekamereni lami bangibuza ukuthi ngugwabini.
They entered my room and asked me, "Are you Kwabeni?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Kwangena afike kwangena omunye umlungu ephethe into engathi i-screen yana engakanyana nje. I-screen yana wafika wayibeka kanje esifubeni sami.
Okay, there was a white gentleman. He had something that looked like a screen.
Ingakanyana.
That's this size. And then he placed it on my chest.
What was that? A tray? You say a white man got into your room and you were asked as to whether you were Kwabeni, and then you said yes, and then he then put this tray thing on your... Did I hear you well when you say
Screen.
a tray?
Screen.
What?
Screen.
Or screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then he puts that screen type of a thing on your chest, and then what happened?
Wayibeka esifubeni kwase kwenzekani?
Thema bengangilele empedisini sengivule ngihlenge ngezinqa.
I was lying on the bed, and then when I sat on the bed, I got up and sat on the bed. Yebo.
Mina mangilala ngigqoki total. Nganginqunu. Bangipasa ngozakutsi.
When I go to bed naked, completely naked.
Was it summer?
Wait, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. And then they put handcuffs. They handcuffed me.
Okay. Now, these people get into your room. You say they kicked it. Did they kick the door open, or you opened the door for them?
Wena owabavulela isivalo ekameni sami noma yibona abakhahlela isivalo savuleka.
Bakhahlela isivalo savuleka.
They kicked it open.
Was the door damaged as a result of that kicking?
Uma besikhahlela ke basikhahlela ukuthi ke isivalo lesi ke si kwaba khona ke ukunakala okuba khona
Sikebhukile namanje. Uzakhahlelwa yibo.
Up until now, up until today, since they kicked it, it's still damaged.
You probably request the court for an inspection in loco once again there at First Lawrence, but we will see that
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, did they introduce themselves to you?
Bazethula yini kubona noma basho ukuthi bawobani?
abashongo.
They didn't.
Now, we are talking about, from what you're saying, this could have been more than one person because you're talking about people in a plural form.
Asikhulumi ngomuntu oyedwa la sikhuluma ngabantu abaningi.
Ngabantu abaningi.
People in the plural forms.
And they all converged in your room.
Bonke bangena ngaphakathi erumini yakho.
Bangena ngaphakathi bonke.
All of them converged.
Abanye
into
babese ekitchen.
Others remained in the kitchen.
Thank you. Let us now concentrate on those who got into your room. You say one of them, being a white man, then put that screen kind of a gadget on your chest.
Asigcileke manje kulaba ke othi bangena ke erumini yakho. Uthi ke lona omhlophe yena ke wabeka ke lento okungathi iscreen la kuwena esifubeni.
Yebo.
Yes.
Thank you. When it did that, where you were asleep or you had already woken up and seated on your on the bed.
Ngaleso sikhathi akwenzayo ke lokho wawulele noma wawuhlezi embedeni.
Ungangihlezi embedeni.
I was seated on the bed.
Thank you. You had just been about to explain that when you sleep in summer, not summer, when you sleep, you prefer to wear nothing.
Ushilo ke ukuthi uma ngabe wena ke ulala nje unquna ugqoki lutho.
Angigqoki.
Yes,
In
I
the-
don't wear anything.
Yes, and then what happened?
Kwase kwenzekani?
Athi abengifasile mase bebona ukuthi hawu lo muntu akagqokile. Wathi akangigumule. Oza kusebebizana lapha ngabe bona khona ukuthi okay, sengiyabezwa ukuthi okay ngubani lo? Bebizana. Ukuthi bani? Mqhaqe egqoke eqali. Akagqokile lo muntu.
When they had already put the handcuffs on me, that's when they then realized that I was naked.
Yes.
And then that's when they were now calling each other. That is now when I then could now make out as to who this was and to who, because they were now referring to themselves by name. Uncuff him. Yebo.
And then what names did you hear them referring to each other with?
Imaphi amagama owawezwa bebizana ngawo?
If you're able to remember those names.
Uma kuwukuthi lawo magama lawo uyawakhumbula.
Ngizowabala khona amanye ngizobe ngaphambanise ngabakhumbula kahle. Ilo wayenesitsako nezwe ngathi liyahonga wakuthiwa uMabhena.
There was this one with this house voice that was called Mabena.
Yes.
Kuzoba ilo owaziwa okuthiwa ubuthelezi.
And then one called Butelezi.
Yes.
Kuzoba ilo okuthiwa uMaphumulo washutheka isibhamu engasazi wesithathapi.
Washuta.
Washutheka ngaphansi komatrathi wami.
Oh, okay. And then there was this particular one called Mapumulo, who just came and just put a firearm that I don't know where he got it from, put it underneath my mattress.
Yeah, no, we'll come to that. Now let's concentrate on the names.
Siyeza kuloko sisabala amagama manje, siyeza kuloko.
Abanye bayibizana amagama engawazi la abanye labo.
The others, they were
Kodwa
calling each
mangahle-
other by names that I don't know.
Yeah, but those that you can still recall was Mabena, Butelezi, and Mapumulo.
Osawakhumbulayo yilana washilo uMabhena, uButhelezi noMaphumulo.
Laba basungisha emqondweni wami kumanje ngihlala ngicabanga ngabo.
These ones, I just can't get them out of my mind. From time to time, I just think about them.
Thank you. Now, they are saying that in the course of advising each other that no man, this man is naked, let's uncuff him and give him the opportunity to put on something.
Uthi basho-ke base besho-ke ukuthi mase bebona ukuthi awugqoke lutho ukuthi base bebizana-ke bathi cha mkhumuleni ozankosi simnikeze ithuba lokuthi agqoke.
Yebo.
Yes.
Then you can proceed from there. What then happened? They
Usungaqhubeka-ke
uncuff you.
ngaba babakhipha yini ozankosi
Wakhipha esandleni esiyi-1 ngagqoka.
remove from the one hand and then I got dressed.
Yes.
Yebo. So,
Ngagqoka i-under ngase ngigqoka avaloni.
I then put on my underwear and then the overall.
Ngathi ngifaka ophaca bathi ngabafaka ophaca ngifaka into evalekile.
I then tried to put on some slip-on push shoes. They then advised me not to do that, but to put on like in a shoe, like in a formal shoe.
Thank you. This overall that you said you put on, what kind of an overall? Was this, you know, the Samson kind of an overall that is called, you know, that this one piece thing. These days there's a trouser and there's
One
a top.
piece, one piece.
Or is the one piece thing,
Yeah.
like the Samsung, the old Samsung.
Yebo.
Yes.
Thank you. And then you put it on, and then they said you need to wear shoes that are covered. And then what happened?
Basekuthini ke?
Ngithatha bangisangena emotweni bangifaka emotweni khona behamba ngemoto khona ngasayikhumbuli kahle kodwa nje kwakuza imoto impela eziningi ngoba ezinye zazime egedini lapho engena khona ezinye zila phambi kwendlu kodwa engikhumbula kahle yayibomvu.
They then put me in a vehicle. There were quite a number of vehicles. The others were standing on the side, and then there were cars that were parked right in front of the house. But the one that I'm able to remember was red in color.
Okay, maybe just before we proceed, except for that little discussion that you had, or that you said took place about them asking your name, about them realizing the fact that you were not you were not wearing anything, and them suggesting to each other that they should give you an opportunity to put on something. Is there any other thing that he said in the house before you could leave?
Kuloko kushilo ukuthi ke kwenzeka lapha yana ngaphakathi ke bakufaka ozankosi base bebona ukuthi awugqokile base beyakhulumisana ke bona ukuthi cha asimkhiphe nozankosi simnikeze ithuba lokuthi agqoke. Kukhona yini okunye abakusho lapha endlini ngaphambi kokuthi niphume?
Baphaketha ama-local yami lapha bakhiphana kama-wash lapha elokhalini bathi ungathini manje sithi leli wash leli elomufi.
They then searched by what you refer to. They searched what the witnesses refers to as my local there, and then they took the watches. The witness is referring also to the watch that the witness has on, and then they inquired, "What would you say if we were to say that this watch belongs to the deceased?"
Now, will you still remember exactly who said those words amongst those people that you could still remember? Let me put it this way. With these words that you've just said now were said by one of these people that you could still remember or not. This Mapena Butelezo Mapumulo.
Lokho qeda ukusho manje ingaba kwashiwo omunye walaba obashilo uthi bona amagama usabakhumbula noma cha? Yes.
Who said them?
Kwakubani?
Kwawulo onesitsako nezibhunga Mabhena.
Mabhena, the one with the hoarse voice.
A hoarse voice, what kind of a voice is that one? Is it a kind of a voice?
Ivoice kanje le yaqeda ukuyenza manje.
Yeah, yiyo.
Yes, that's the one.
Wow, okay, very like Isaac Hayes.
Umazi Isaac Hayes. Fana ka Isaac Hayes.
Angazi amazi Isaac.
Or
don't
is
know
simple
Isaac
like
Hayes.
Matlatini and Ntombi Zesimanje, manje Mbodlo man Matlatini. Is that a kind of a voice?
Hlasibe uMahlathini. Izwe kanjani?
Hayi.
No.
Or you do not know Matlatini? Mr. Nkabini, okay, no, it's fine, but let's proceed. At least now we know that it is this Mapena who said to you, what would you say if we say that also this watch that we're finding in a locker belongs to the deceased?
Uthike washo lokho ke ukuthi ungathini ke masithi leli kwashileli elikamufi.
Ngathi mina ngeke kube sithi wamvela ami leli.
I then said that's not possible. This one is mine.
Now, did they tell you, did he tell you who this deceased that he was talking about?
Ingabe washo yini ukuthi ubani lo mufi akhuluma ngaye?
Angaze ngimbuza ngisadumele ukuthi kathi kwenze njani ngamaphoyisa.
I never inquired. I was still also shocked or surprised as to what it is with the police.
Yes, but the question is, did he tell you who this deceased that he was referring to, that this watch could be belonging to? What would you say about?
Buza yena wakutshela yini ukuthi ubani lo mufi akhuluma ngaye?
Akazesho.
Never said.
Thank you. Then, before they leave, we just want to get a clear picture of what happened in the house. What else happened? They are searching the locker. They found a watch. You get confronted about the possibility that that watch could be belonging to the deceased. And then what happened in the room?
Ikuphi okunye kwenzeka? erumini siseserumini ke manje bakubuzile ngewashi ikuphi okunye kwenzeka
bangishaya ngempama
impama
eh
they slapped me with an open hand.
Hayi kahle phela weSungu. When you say they slapped me with an open hand, it means a number of people slapped you with one hand. Do you understand? Which is naturally a little bit kind of a challenge. Do you understand? Are you saying one of those people who were in the house then hit you with an open hand?
Ingabe uthi oyedwa kubona labo bantu ababesendlini wakushaya ngempama?
yebo ngishaya ngempama
Yes, he slapped me with an open hand.
Are you able to recall who that person was?
Usakhumbula ukuthi kwakubani?
ngiyamkhumbula ngemkhohle umuntu wangishaya mina
Oh, I remember that one. I'll never forget someone who's assaulted me.
Who is he?
Ubani?
umaphumulo
Maphumulo.
mangimbuza ushuthe kanti ushuthe lapha ngaphansi kade ngiyambona ngiphendula ikhanda kanje wangishaya
It was when I was inquiring from him as to why are you putting this underneath here? And then when I did that, that's when I turned around and then he assaulted me.
Yeah, you had earlier on said that this Mapumulo is the one who was trying to squeeze a firearm somewhere. Tell us about, not us, tell this court about that.
Awusitsheleke ngaloko lokho okushuthela okhuluma ngakho ukuthi khona lokho awayefuna ukufaka ke noma awusitshele ngalokho.
About this Mr. Mapumulo's conduct in the firearm.
Lokho kwakwenziwa uyena uMaphumulo naso lesibhamu lesi.
washutheka wayesethi lo okuthiwa umabhena asingaphumi singaseshile la endlini
He squeezed it or he put it in there, and then Mabena said, "Let us not leave this house without having searched it."
Now, where did he try to squeeze it or squeezed it?
Kwakuyikuphi la ezama usishuthela khona?
phansi kwamadrats
Underneath the mattress.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
repent. There he is trying to squeeze the firearm underneath the bed and then repent.
Kwase kwenzekani?
base bethi angisuke phe kombhede kodwa ngangime phe kombhede bathi angisuke phe kombhede ngimi ngabasafuna ukusesha la ngasuka ngame passage
They then instructed me to move away from the bed because I was standing on the bed. I then stood on the side on the passage. They instructed me to move away because they wanted to search.
bathi nathi abayifunayo
They then said, "Here is what they were looking for."
ngamtshela futhi okuthiwa ngaphumula ukuthi ngisho ngangishaya lento ifakwe nguwe uyangisukela ngeke ngisuke ekhaya mina ngazi ukuthi ngifonele umuzi usebushiwe ngazi ubushelwe ini ngize nesibhamu
I then said to Mapumulo, or told Mapumulo that even if you can assault me, I know that you are the one who put this here, and there is no way that I can come from home, all the way from home, having received a call from Muzi, and then and he's being arrested. I don't know why was he arrested, and then I come all the way with a firearm.
Yeah, earlier on, when I interjected you, you were trying to explain that as you saw Mr. Mapumulo squeezing this firearm underneath that mattress, you confronted him about that conduct, not so?
Ushilo ke ngaphambili mangikubuza ke ngalokushuthela kwakhe uMaphumulo ukuthi uma umbona ke enza kona lokho wase umbuza wena.
ngambuza
Yes,
wenzani
I did. I confronted him and asked him, "What are you doing?"
Yes, take us through that. You confronting him, what are you doing, and then what was his response?
Uma usumbuza ukuthi wenzani, ingabe wathini yena uma ekuphendula?
wangiphendula ngempama
He responded with a smack.
You asking him verbatim, "Hey, Mr. Mapumulo, what are you doing?" And then he smacks you. He doesn't respond to you verbatim.
Wena ke umbuza ngokuthi ke ukhulume, yena ke uma sephendula akaphenduli ngokukhuluma uphendula ngempama.
bama yakhe yokuqala nje yangishaya emaphoyiseni ngingakashaya
That was the first time I was being assaulted. Before I could being assaulted by anyone, he was the first one to assault me with that open hand.
Right. When he assaulted you, were you still seated or you had already stood up?
Uma esekushaya, ukushaya umi ngeenyawo noma ukushaya usahlezi phansi.
ungishaya ngisahleli phansi
I was still seated.
Allowed our colleague to lay this witness on this evidence, my lord, but we submit that the evidence is relevant. He asked the witness as to whether this portion of the evidence is relevant, and the witness said it is, but the question that we ask ourselves, my lord, is how is this relevant to the charges that the accused is facing? This is completely new evidence that is not on record, and the other witnesses haven't had the opportunity to respond to that. We submit, my lord, that this evidence should not be allowed as being irrelevant. It doesn't help the court to determine the issues that are in dispute. And Section 208 is clear, my lord, that only relevant evidence should be admissible.
Mshoshe uthi-ke bamyekeleke ummeli ukuthi aqhubekeke nale mibuzo, kodwa-ke lokhu-ke noma lo bufakazi lobu-ke ubufakazi-ke ofakazi labo bangaphambilini-ke ekukhulunywa ngabo uyena ufakazi abangalutholile ithuba lokuthi bangayiphendulela kulokhu ubufakazi nje obusha le nkantolo-ke ayikaze ikuzwe lokhu ngaphambilini.
Section 210, not 208, Section 210.
Thank you, Marcus. Now, I think this takes us back to, this is a similar objection that was raised when Zungu Senior was testifying there, that the version of this witness has not been put to the state witnesses who had testified before for them to respond to this, to respond to the testimony of this witness. The response to this very same objection that is raised here, it's exactly the same response that I'm going to give to the response that I gave when the similar objection was raised when Zungu Senior was testifying. And this is what I said. Number one, Mr. Gwaveni here was punted as a state witness. We had an expectation that at any time, when I say we, I mean the defense, we had an expectation that at any time prior to the closing of the defense case, these witnesses would have been called to come and testify as state witnesses. We were warned, and we complied with that warning, that we should not even come near them. In fact, we did not know who were they. But we were warned, and as I'm saying, we complied with that warning. To every piece of the letter, we stayed away from them. Come close of the state's case. The state says, no, defense, all those witnesses that we have not called, you are free to use them. The state made those witnesses available to the defense. We went back to the very same state and said, Mr. State, we do not know where to find these witnesses. Can you please assist the defense to access those witnesses? Then the state says, no. We are glad to assist you. You can find Mr. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so at this place. And indeed, we took efforts. I remember there was a point where we had to start with a trial, and I stood up and told this court that I mean, to start with a defense case. And I stood up and told this court that I am not yet in a position to do that because I haven't met some of the witnesses that I need to consult in order to find out if they would be relevant in the defense of accused number one's case. The matter was postponed. We traced these witnesses and found them. We consulted them, realized that they are indeed relevant to the defense in this case. Now the state stands up and says, Yeah, but the version of this witness was not put to the state witnesses for them to respond to. How could we have done that when we were so warned and complied with that warning that we should not come near them? And in any event, my lords, in any event, if the state feels that there is something that they would want to respond to, the version that, or to the testimony of these witnesses that are now being called by the defense, because my intuition is telling me that now and again this type of an objection is going to come up. But if the state feels that there is something that they would want to follow subsequent to the testimonies of these witnesses, the law is very simple. They can make an application to reopen their case. And it's not, it won't be just an application, but that's going to be a substantive application. Substantive in a sense that to bring a notice of motion, file an affidavit, and we also respond to that notice of motion by way of affidavits from this accused person here. But it is totally impermissible to say that what I am now busy with this witness is totally irrelevant. That objection itself, my Lord, indicates that we're not on the same page with the state. And part of the objection is to the effect that the testimony of this witness with regard to what happened in the house is relevant. Said that. Let us not be in a hurry. I used to say in South Africa there's no rush. The rush is somewhere where they are rushing. But here, there's no rush. We're getting there. Patience is a virtue. If we can just be a patient a little while, the state will see the wood for the trees. We'll see the relevance of the testimony of this witness. Thank you, my lord.
Yeah, continue.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you, Mr. Maphumulo, Mr. Zungu, Kwabeni. The court has said that the objection that is raised by the state is not sustainable.
Sesingaqhubeka ke enkantolo ingivumeleke ukuthi ke sengaqhubeka ke kulo umbuso ubusithi ke cha akukho la esiya khona ke inkantolo ithi singaqhubeka.
Thank you. Now you're saying you Mr. Maphumulo, instead of responding you orally in the way in which you have asked him orally and then he hit you with an open hand, to the question as to why are you then squeezing that firearm beneath my mattress?
Uyasho ke ukuthi ke na njengoba wena umbuzileke uMaphumulo ukuthi kunganike usushuthela isibhamu leso ke ngaphansi komatrasi wami ekuthini ke akuphenduleke ngalendlela nawe umbuze ngayo wasekushaya ngempama.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Now we want to get a very full picture of everything that happened in that room. Him after hit you with that open hand, and then what happened?
Sikufuna ke konke okwenzeka ke kule kamera ke emuva kokuthi esekushayileke ngempama yini eyalandela ke emva kwalokho yini eyenzeke emva kwalokho.
Bathatha isibhamu baphethe iplastic ocobezelayo basithatha basifaka phakathi basivala.
They took the firearm, they had a shiny plastic, they took the firearm, placed it inside, and then they closed or sealed that plastic.
Bathi asihambeni bahamba nami.
They said, let us go. They then took me with them.
Now, which firearm did they put in this shiny plastic?
Isiphi isibhamu noma isiphi lesibhamu abasifaka kulo plastic oshayinayo.
Sasisincane wawuyinto nje engakanyana.
Phakamisa isandla ngifuna inkantolo kodwa. This is the
Asisincane.
size. It was a small one. This is the size that the witness is indicating.
Thank you. My question is actually here. Is that the same firearm that Mapumulo tried to hit under the bed, or it's a different firearm?
Umbuzo wami uyilo. Ingaba isona lesibhamu lesi othi wabona uMaphumulo esishuthela noma esinye isibhamu?
ilesi angambona esishutheka.
It's the same firearm that Maphumulo tried to squeeze under the bed.
Thank you. Then, did they ever say to you, look, we are here in connection with this, and we will now be moving with you, or we're taking you along because this is what we want to go and do with you, maybe to have a further discussion with you, or an interrogation, or what?
Ingaba mabefika lapho bakusho yini kuwena ukuthi size ngalokho futhi ke sinesifiso sokuthi ke sihambe ke nawe kukhona ke esifuna ukuthi ke esikufisa ukuthi sikuthole kuwena ngenxa yalokho esikuzela ingaba bakusho yini lokho?
Akaze besho lutho.
They never said anything.
Yeah, you know, immediately when you say they cuffed you whilst you were still without clothes, and then they realized that after that they need to give you the opportunity to put in clothes, you already were being treated as a suspect.
Nanjengoba usho ke ukuthi bakufakoza Nkosi base bebona ukuthi cha awugqokile base bethi ke abakhumuloza Nkosi ukuthi ke ugqoke ngaleso sikhathi leso ke indlela ke babenza ngayo wawuse umsolwa nje kubona.
Yebo ngangumsolwa kubo.
Yes, I was treated as a suspect.
Thank you. Now, when they said to you, let's now go away, did they cuff you or they let you walk out as a free person?
Uma sebethi asambeni ingaba bakufakoza Nkosi noma bakudedela nje ukuthi uyihambele nje ukhululekile?
Bangifasile.
I was in handcuffs.
Can you demonstrate to this court how were you cuffed?
Uzocela uma ukuthi uzokwazi nje ucela usukume usukhombisa ke uyakhombisa ukuthi wawufakwe njani uzaNkosi.
Angifaswe kaso.
I was handcuffed like this, the witness with his hands behind his back.
Or you were cuffed in the back?
Yeah, emuva.
Yebo.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, I can tell you, only a suspect can be treated that way. That's what the law says. But now, because I've just said that, from what you've just explained to this court, it is undeniable, it is beyond reproach that you were treated as a suspect, and then you said yes. Did anybody explain anything relating to the rights which you have or which you had then as you were being treated as a suspect?
Ngaleyo ndlela ke ababenza ngayo ke kuwena ke ngoba ngisho ke kuwena ukuthi kubona ke usewumsolwa ukhona yini umuntu kuwena ke owachazela kubona owachazela ke amalungelo akho noma amalungelo onawo noma owawunawo ngaleso sikhathi leso?
Bangitshena ekuseni sebeqeda ukungishaya lapho ngo4 sebengicharge epolice station.
They informed me in the morning after having assaulted me when they were now formally charging me at the police station.
I'm talking about what is happening now in the room.
Asikafiki ke lapho sise laphayana endlini yakho la uhlala khona la ulala khona asikafiki lapho siyeza lapho.
Akavele ngitshela endlini.
They never told me at the house or in the house.
So nobody mentioned anything about your right to remain silent, your right to say something before a lawyer, your right relating to the presence of a lawyer, the right, you know, all those rights that police know. You never had anything about that.
Usho ukuthi akekho nje umuntu owakutshela ngelungelo lokuthi ungathula ungasho lutho, ilungelo lokuthi ungathola ummeli ukuthi ummeli kufanele abe uyawazi nje lawo malungelo lawo ke amaphoyisa akekho nje.
Akekho.
No one.
Thank you. They cuffed you at your back. They say, let's go. You went out. Not so, according to you.
Bakufakile ke ozankosi bathi asambeni naphuma.
yebo saphuma.
Yes, we went out.
And when you went out of the room, what were the other police that you said they were in the main kitchen doing?
What?
They cuffed you, you went out of the room. Now the question is, were there any, or what were the police who you said some of them were in the kitchen? What were they doing?
Nanjengoba ushilo ukuthi ke kunala amaphoyisa angena la ulala khona washo ukuthi abanye basala ekitchen manje ke sofakwe ozankosi seniyaphuma ke njengoba niphuma ke la ayese kitchen amaphoyisa ayenzani wona
Aye ememnyango yalaba abanye abafowethu lapha le ndle ngilala kuyina camera u6.
they were standing at the doors of the other gentlemen that that are also staying there.
Yes.
Where I'm staying, there are 6 bedrooms.
Okay. Oh, it's a one big house with a number of bedrooms inside.
Kuyindlu nje enkulu enamakamera ahlukahlukene ngaphakathi.
Yebo u6.
That's correct, 6 of them.
Thank you. Then they were standing there, and then from there, those who were busy with you in the room, they say, no, let's go. And then what happened?
Na bamile ke lapho eminyango ke lawo makamera laba ke abandawonye nawe bathi asambe kwasekwenzekani.
Saphuma nalaba laba sabashiya ngaphakathi endlini.
I went out with these police officers and then the others we left them inside the house.
Okay, thank you. Now, just a bit back. You say this Mapumulo hit you with an open hand. Where did he hit you?
We are sure ke ukuthi uMaphumulo wakushaya ngempama, wakushaya kuphi?
Bangishaya la ehlathini.
Yeah, on my cheek.
Okay, thank you. Right. Then you went out. What happened?
Naphuma ke kwasekwenzekani?
Sithe masiphuma sebengifaka emotweni ukhona engihlezi naye la oyi1 la hlezi omunye odrivayo la nginasemotweni encane ngoba zazikhona lezi zama traffic cop.
I was then placed in the vehicle. There was one that was seated next to me. There was one on the passenger side, and then the driver. There were also other vehicles belonging to traffic officers, traffic cops.
Yes.
Sithe masiphuma sikhuphuka baveza ifoni bangibuza ukuthi ngiyabazi nilaba abantu beveza amantombazana akwasibiya ayi2.
As we were driving up, they then produced a phone and then asked me, do you know these people? And then they showed me 2 girls or 2 ladies from Sibiya.
Okay, thank you. We'll also be taking it very slowly there. How many people were you driving with? Or did you drive with?
Naloku kwesizokuthatha ke singajahile. Babe bangaki? You mean in the same vehicle?
In the vehicle where you were put in, thank you.
Kule moto le owawuhamba ngayo babe bangaki abantu owawunabo?
Hayi bayi3 kuyimo esi4.
There were 3, I was the 4th one.
Were they all males or they were mixture?
Kwaku abantu besilisa noma ke males.
Besilisa.
Thank you. You have made mention of a red car, of a red vehicle. Did I hear you well?
Ingabe ngikuzwe kahle yini ukhulumile ngemoto ebomvu noma eyayibomvu?
Yebo ithiwa yini imoto le? iGolf 7 ebomvu.
Yes, a red Golf 7.
What did you want to say about it?
Yini le ebufuna uyisho ngayo leyo moto le?
Ukuthi konke ngicabanga mahle ngibakhumbula amagama abo lo ngasho ukuthi yayidriver ubani lo moto le manje bangidida.
If I were to recall or remember their names, I would be able to indicate as to who was the driver of that vehicle, but they confuse me. Uma?
Mabe ngasho ngamchaza ukuthi ubhudo kanjani lo oyidriver lo moto le ebomvu esasinaye kathi phakathi sibofona kule moto le.
Ukuthi ungamchaza uma
babe ngamusho ukuthi ubani mfishane nesisi nje unekhanda.
It's a short gentleman. He's just looks chubby and he's got this head. If they were just to mention him, I'll be able to remember him.
Short and chubby with some funny head.
ngiyambona nje ngamehlo engqondo lo muntu. Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just picture him in my mind.
Yeah, no, let's avoid guessing. You see, because when you said some chubby, short, with some funny heads, you know, heads can be funny. But let's proceed. You say in the was it now this same?
Umhane.
Mohane.
Who?
Ya uyabuya la ikhanda kancane.
Now I'm able to recall Mohane.
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 Nami ngibiza ngolimi langakithi lo phanga.
I'm also using my own language in pronouncing the surname.
Yes, Zulu Sivele. Apparently they've got a challenge in pronouncing ha ha ha. Very ha ha.
Yeah, ngiyazi ukuthi la ngasezulwini bakhona nje inkinga ukuthi kubizwe oha bambiza ngabo ha ha.
Hayi. Kulungile khona kunjalo kodwa nje umhane.
It's fine like that, but it's Mohane.
Yes.
As a court, please, my lord, we told that one of the accused whispered that he made to the witness.
It's not the first time, if it's true, that people are told they will be cut through their necks, and others, when they are told by belligerent facial muscular warnings, they change their evidence. I'm used to it in this court. What's your time there?
15:25, my lord.
Yeah, can you adjourn now?
I also have a watch, madam.
Yeah, fine.
It also says 1525.
Yes, says 15?
1525.
Yes, he says 1515. Is it so?